What happened to the game that had a chokehold on an entire genre? The game with a community so dedicated, it was honestly kind of terrifying. And the game whose mechanics and ideas revolutionized the gaming space. What happened to Apex Legends? And that is not an easy question to answer. Because unlike a lot of games that I usually look at, Apex's fall off wasn't quick, like XDefiant or even Multiverses, but long and drawn out solely because of the love and dedication that the community has for the game. But how does that happen? How does a game with such a strong community get brought down to such lows? Well, honestly, it took a lot, and it's hard to say exactly when the downfall started. But without a doubt, the biggest tipping point had to be the constant back to back to back collection events with not a single meaningful update in sight, because it reinforced the idea that they only cared about one thing: the amount of money they could squeeze out of the community that was dedicated to the game, showing everyone that was their priority, not the overall health of the game. After that point, the Apex community hit their limit on what they were willing to deal with, and it showed. The Apex player counts drastically dropped, and the overall interest and care for the game seemed to completely dwindle, the competitive scene being the only aspect keeping Apex afloat at that point. And that's the situation Apex has been in for a while. So long, actually, that people thought that they might have given up on the game completely. But luckily for the fans of Apex, they haven't, really showing that fact through their most recent update, where they have changed a ton. Is it enough to save the game and win back the favor of their community? I'm honestly not sure, because every time they make a mistake, there are new games just looking to steal their dedicated players. I mean, just look at Marvel Rivals. A game like that would love to steal a community as dedicated as Apex. But personally, as someone who has put a ton of hours into Apex in the past, the update is definitely a step forward in the right direction. Now we just need to hope that they don't take 2 steps back, like they have done so many times before. And that essentially is what has happened to Apex. A game that had everything, and I mean everything a game could possibly want, but slowly took it for granted. Essentially selling the trust that the community and the players had in the game just for a few extra bucks, eventually leading the game as a whole to suffer for it. I do hope the game makes a comeback, because Apex really was a game with unlimited potential. But if that happens, only time will tell. But let me know what you think. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
I need a way to fix all my heart, but there ain't a bandage to cover these scars. Keep using my kindness, 'cause that's who you are.